I'm going to talk to you about Jesus. I've been asking all the great theological questions, like how many weeks would you have to attend Roman Catholic Holy Communion before you'd eaten an entire Jesus? I like Jesus, I do, I like him. Just not sure I can eat a whole one, that's all. Looking forward to getting to Glasgow and solving the sectarian problems there with comedy. But what I want to look at tonight is the very first page of the New Testament. I'm going to do some biblical criticism for you tonight. This is because I'm just trying to find if we can take the New Testament as gospel, and this is the very first page of the New Testament, the gospel according to Matthew. Hopefully you can see that. Let's maybe get some lights like they used to be. There we go. It's the bit that goes Abraham begat Isaac, Isaac. It goes on, right? You've surely seen the very first page of the New Testament. This is surely the dullest first page of a book there has ever been. Imagine being Matthew's publisher, being greeted with this. It's a brilliant book, Matthew. There's some amazing stuff in it. The birth scene is very cinematic. The gold, the star. We can sell the film rights. The miracles. I mean, you stretch credulity. Somehow you pull it off. Walking on water, amazing. The death scene, so poignant. Then the twist. He comes back to life. I did not see that coming. Plus room for a sequel. I'm not pulling it down. I think this is the greatest story ever told. I've got one problem with the whole thing. What's the problem? It's just the first page. What's wrong with the first page? That's the best. It's just in the book trade, Matthew. It's very important to grab your reader's attention with the first page. They're going to pick this up in the airport, decide if they're going to read it. It's just a bit boring. It's repetitive and it's dull. I mean, begat. Is that even a word? So, if it is a word, it's bad literary style. Just keep repeating the same word over and over again in the same sentence. Come up with some synonyms. Grammatically, you shouldn't start sentences with the word and. I mean, we can change this. I'm not changing. This is the best bit in the book. I only wrote the book to get this bit in. If you check this out, you can't have the rest of it. Well, I can't publish it with this at the front, Matthew. It's super. Well, begat you, mate. Go on. Begat off. You're a begat whip. You're a mother begat. You know the begat definitely doesn't mean fuck, right? Because if it does, this is the greatest opening to a book I've ever seen. We've had some fun though with the first page of the New Testament. We had a little sketch there. I hope you all enjoyed it. But there's a good reason to see it. It's written in small, deliberately hidden. It's there. The book of the generation of Jesus Christ, the son of David, the son of Abraham. What Matthew's doing here is showing that Jesus related to David and Abraham. It fulfills Old Testament prophecies, proves he's the Messiah. I think when you realise that, all joking aside, this is a very important, you can see why now it's on the first page. It's an important passage of the Bible. It's a passage of the Bible I think everyone should know off by heart. I know that I do. It goes like this. Abraham begat Isaac, and Isaac begat Jacob, and Jacob begat Judas and his brethren. And Judas begat Phares and Zara of Tamar, and Phares begat Ezrom, and Ezrom begat Aram, and Aram begat Aminadab. And Aminadab begat Nason, and Nason begat Salmon. Imagine that being named after a fish, that is ridiculous, poor bloke. And Salmon begat Booz of Rahab. And Booz begat Obed of Ruth, and Obed begat Jesse, and Jesse begat David the king. And David the king begat Solomon of her that had been the wife of Urias. Naughty. And Solomon begat Rehoboam, and Rehoboam begat Abner, and Abner begat Asa, and Asa begat Josaphat, and Josaphat begat Joram, and Joram begat Ozias. That's the only Australian in the entire Bible, and Ozias begat Jotham, and Jotham begat Achaz, and Achaz begat Ezekias, and Ezekias begat Manasseh, and Manasseh begat Amon, and Amon begat Josias, and Josias begat Jeconias, and his brethren. About the time they were carried away to Babylon. I've been quite specific up to them, I can't be quite sure exact date of that happening. Could have been either end of the weekend. And after they brought to Babylon, Jeconias begat Salathiel, and Salathiel got Zorobabel, and Zorobabel begat Abi, and Abi begat Eliakim, and Eliakim begat Azor, and Azor begat Sadok, and Sadok begat Achim, and Achim begat Eliab, and Eliab begat Eliezer, and Eliezer begat Mathan, and Mathan begat Jacob, and Jacob begat Joseph, the husband of Mary, of whom was born Jesus, who is called Christ. I haven't got a job, and I don't usually do this, but you've been a really great audience for everyone tonight, and there's a little reward. There's obviously, I don't think there's many journalists in tonight. Please don't reveal this. There's a trick to this, obviously. I couldn't just have learned that would be insane. You can do this yourself if you want to impress your friends. If you've got friends that will be impressed by that case in you, Charlie Brown. All you have to do, it is a bit of a trick. All you have to do is remember the very simple acronym. Jar, Jibjar, Barge, Bapazot, Abbi, Ribar, Bar, Banamba, Sas, Babora, Babora, Obja, Jupiter, Kata, Kupso, Fuktu, Uaspra, Ribar, Bar, Jaj, Jaj, Bar, Jaj, Bar, Edman, Bar, Jar, Jibjar, Bat, Cat, Bar, Tuk, Jibs, As Bar, bar, beery bar, there's bar, beery beer, Edman Judge Budge, Tomau Wibbage Wickaka, and once you've got that, now it's easy, because they're just all the first letters of all of the words. It's a kind of trick. Cheapens it when you know it's done it. But we've had some fun there. We did the. Do you remember when we did the first page? We did the sketch. Do you remember I was the publisher? Remember that we did the acronym, and that's literally just happened. What's wrong with you? But there's a good reason it's here. It's shown that Jesus related to Abraham and David foreshows he's the Messiah, and I think when we realise that it is a thing that's worth putting. Joking aside, it is worth putting on the first page of your book. Until you remember the fact that Joseph, don't know if you remember him, there he's quite near the bottom, Joseph. Joseph, he isn't Jesus' dad, is he? In the very next paragraph of the New Testament, it goes on to explain that Mary was impregnated by the Holy Ghost. So if Jesus isn't related to Joseph, he isn't related to any of those people, all the names of which I know off by heart. 4 fucking days that took me to learn. That was just for the acronym, which didn't help, it made it more complicated. And he isn't related to any of them. He's related to Joseph or Jacob or Nathan or Eliezer or Eliud or Achim or Sadok or Azor or Eliakim or Abidas or Ababel or Salathil or Jeconius or any of his brethren, or Josias or Amon or Manasses or Ezekiel or Achaz or Jotham or Ozias or Joram or Josaphat or Asa or Abi or Rehoboam or Solomon or David the shitting king or Jesse or Obed or Booz or Blinken Rachab or Samuel or Nason or Midab or Aaron or Rezim or Forrest or Judas or Jacob or Isaac, and especially not fucking Abraham. He's not related to any of them. There's a mistake on page 1 of the New Testament. Matthew is so pleased with himself for having fulfilled 2 Old Testament prophecies, birth of a virgin, relationship to Abraham, plus for having come up with such obvious joke names as Zorobabel and Booze of